I love my PC. I really need it. I really need to upgrade it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Only 25% more. Play studio mode. No, wait, main. There we go. Now back to studio mode. No, wait, I think milk outside of a bag of milk was. What aspect ratio was that one? You know what? Let's boot it up and see. Because I don't know. I forgot. Milk outside of a bag of milk. It may be 16.9. Okay, Children of Clay. It is 16.9. 1 second. Time to adjust the title. There we go. Ooh-wee. Oh god, what's with this lag? I think I will have to change PNG to change to PNG. Bloody hell! Don't crash again, or I'm going to calm everywhere. Okay, Windows Explorer crashed. That's marvelous. Hang on a moment while I change forms. Okay, there we go. Now I can go PNG to bar to das. Hi. Yeah, I forgot. I have to not minimize it. I have to just move it like that. There we go. Okay. I think we're ready. What the hell is this capture thing? Oh. Wait, why is this? Let's lock that. Okay, there we go. Sorry about the technical issues right there. I just have to put some music while I adjusted everything, huh? Well, too late because we're ready with the game. This game contains flashing images and touches on heavy topics. Take care. ESC save menu. F full screen window mode. I'm going to add the alert after this intro. Five, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. The story is closing soon. Holy shit, this animation is crazy. Hello, Garai. It won't take much time. What do you see? Are you sure? Anyways, it's... Yes, Mom? Holy shit, that's a... quite the intro, eh? The quality of that animation, holy fuck! Okay, let me adjust the name. Milk outside of wagon mill. There we go. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Flashing lights. What? I know, the mix will never be outside the bag. And I'm going to do a thing. And I'm gonna... but fucking Christ. Now I have to go to this other window so I can enable the mod icons, because Twitch is a bit of a pain in the bloody arse. Now I can pin this, and I have to make sure that it's not on custom time but on manual pin after the end of stream. Okay, there we go. Good. New game. Holy shit. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me, here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the... oh shit, I misclicked. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming through the other side. My first thought is that there are living corpses blowing into the... there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly? Huh. God damn it, I keep misclicking. My bad. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we have never had any corpses in our kitchens. I'm absolutely sure of that. I bring into a run and dash towards the closest door. The closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. But I then suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now? If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death, but wait. How can I scare someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No. I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? I love the art style of this so much. A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody will drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. Oh no. I meet a familiar formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I should stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again? I start questioning to the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I have promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly thrown sinews. But then the claw injects its venom onto me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time, but... Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up, strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me, kill me! Hysterical screams surge down through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I could gather them all later. I need to remember, I need a new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it, I'll never drink milk ever again. I say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. Oh, the visuals. I finally get to my room. Oh no, you're lactose intolerant. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I wash my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. That's the spirit said. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I love anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world will clash. I used to love that little time before bed too, as a kid. I woke up from that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder, and the capsule pops. Sticky, red liquid pours out. Filthy. The pill flies straight to the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. Now there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy, but it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. This is going terrible, eh? The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides until I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. What's that in the background? And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, who's going to be my conversation partner? Is this where we come in? Hey. Yes, that's it. That's us. Also, wanna take another bite before we proceed? Good empanadas. Hey. God, he has such good art. Hey, long time no see. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. There you go, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? Pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No! You have been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. God, I'll lower the game volume a little bit more. God, I'm loving it. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. Hmm? I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything. I can do anything. Okay. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago. I don't know what you mean. Stop lying, stop lying, stop lying. Nuh-uh, I still don't understand. Whatever, unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? Hola, Michelle. I got this back. So you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? I can only... ... Say something! I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, and we'll decide what to do with you. Got a kitty on my lap now. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery look that the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling, but then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. Ugh, trying, right? 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought you'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something after all. I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Kinda getting altar vibes from this. Like we are an altar. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Undoubtedly. Moreover, it's dangerous. I know. And you keep pushing me. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at the time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws the terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood in transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. Oh god. That's so unpleasant to have in your mind. Like, this is bringing memories of me before medication. When I was much younger. God damn it. Those kind of thoughts. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I tossed the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. I lay on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Do you want to talk about it? No, I had enough of talking. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. No, let's just not say anything. Oh god, this angle. And the audio. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they are fireflies now, start wheeling over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just the moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling makes me start losing my patience. Enough, I hate you! Stupid thought fireflies, being so unhelpful. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job, now start over. No way. Uncivil behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn! So that doesn't bother you? Should it? I mean, a little bit. And what do you want me to do then? I don't know, it's up to you. I mean, I said yes outright, but the answer is a little bit because not as much as an outright yes, but not an entire no. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I have changed my mind anyway, please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else... I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide. They can be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please tell me you will help. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while laying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? Oof. I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They are so itchy. A fuck ton of question marks. Why are you crying? A fuck ton of question marks. That's our only option. My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, all my eyelashes one after another, if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Here, drink some milk. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape. Died your first death was the achievement, what the fuck? I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. Other things should stay in their places, and that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? Who, me? No, of course not. I think you forgot to put off your mind block. I can see through you. Rude. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah! My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It will make it even more interesting. This is so childish. I wanna know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yeah. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You have already proven that you are able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? This is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant deviation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowie! Wowie! Oh, that's pretty. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. Sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly wraps its circles around my head for a bit and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down, let's look for the others. Yeah! Okay. Okay, let's not touch that. I look up towards a very high place under my ceiling. I hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Well, what happened? Fireflies can be friends with cockroaches, we'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yeah, but they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupy this place. Do you understand now? I don't know. I mean, I'm not a firefly, but they should like each other. I don't know. Do you understand now? I'll pretend I do. Hold on, I'm gonna take another bite of my food. I look down, my school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image, I need to remember this. Totally not cool, senseless and cruel. Okay. Totally not cool, let's not berate too much. Hold on. Okay, yeah, now suppression is working. I wanted to double check. Tell me, what's inside your bag instead? Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I have taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright, what did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes the others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I am already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, We had dinner and went to our rooms. And what happened then? I don't remember. Does it even matter? Okay, good. I look at my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts, and there's also shadow underneath it, which means it's real. Sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I spent months memorizing the locations of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You want to get it? Look at your feet. I look down and see a small insect is crawling towards me from my bag. It's barely glowing and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I went down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one's kinda sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. So let's continue searching. Let's not touch that for now. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as a finger. Jesus Christ, a bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful, tell me about it. Yeah, for years, she said, not one. To be honest, if you're gonna not use your laptop for years, at least close it, like goddamn. Wonderful, tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. On the other hand, sure, I spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering, calculator, 3D modeling. That's okay, outside the engineering calculator, that's very me. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did, before entering the web. Imagine this, you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful, and here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. Fine. Silently, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on the top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stopped glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if going back to its senses. For some time it thinks about the further course of actions. True dedication to avoiding social media, yeah. Then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. How many radios are there here? We're gonna take another bite while we hear this ominous track. Okay. Okay, let's not touch that. What's and what are those? Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. And now they're just covering the cracks in the wall. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. What's funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. And I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in and the cable. And it's like an inmate if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching. Let's see this bed. Oh wait, there's this book. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it's still good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely. Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I have to take the bus. Do you realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one? Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form a coherent sentence? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead? So you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. You're a tough case. I don't like empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bags, the cracks in the laminate, and the window reflection. The sketchbook is lying up on the stool. From a height, it seems like the stool is missing two legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page. The way it should be. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no! I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headaches in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped. Even though the wind is still howling from every direction, it can only mean one thing: the notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look if I wait a little longer. If I wait... Open your eyes. No! It's okay, just do it. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with almost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know, did you? You're the smart one here, you tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes! I don't make me do it, I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder, the pages lift up, I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way, everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me, that's it, I'm closing my eyes. Look there! A barely visible light seeps through the pages, with every new gust it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence. But only for a moment. The boss that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings. But it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. Firefly blinks, flies up in and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. I spent some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Whew. You okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. I'm not done. There's a lot to find yet. I doubt it. All of the compartments are locked. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold my arms to the sides. 1, 2... Then I raise them above my head. 3, 4... Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea, do you remember the exercise you have been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Fine, you have a clock right in front of you though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. And the things always gets messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess, truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My god, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it, do you see the firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. Touching the plants is like click on the plants. And I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard. And death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, we kinda don't have a choice here, you know? Still, you're right, let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw him out? Weren't you listening to me at all? The original notebook pages, glued to the wall with duct tape, numbers are drawn on them, is the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah, I thought you know them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing, it's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a business-like manner, it takes off into a business-like flight and ends up entering my business-like ear. Hey, let's continue searching. Toothbrush. I turn my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight! My fireflies are smart and good. They will never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. What about this cupboard? I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closest is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally, and I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for a thousandth of a percent, not how much I don't care. That's how much I don't care. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh no, you don't. Then act normal. Let's check the scary pile of boxes. Okay, no, we can't. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Peeled packagings, notebook pages, and a lot of garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly will hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. What's on that vent? It's not easy to get out of here. Well, okay. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was one of the radios. Already checked. Let's check the bed. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature will be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd wanna dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slap my cheeks to return myself to my senses. It's already way past midnight. I usually be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now, I can't. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside. Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Okay. Did we check the pills? I look at the amount of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? I have almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless, I could have died. Hey, calm down, you have already fixed that. Yes, because you ordered me to. Is that an accusation? Of course not, it was what saved me. Well, that's reasonable. I heave a deep sigh, come closer and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns, fuels rain down from it, and along with them, a firefly, hooray! After circling about my head a couple of times, it finally lands on my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crosses straight to my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Oh, an umbrella. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder, it's the only thing that defends me against the thunder clouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can't do without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It will catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. Well... Power socket. Hmm. Wow, new track. We gotta take another bite. It is very messy. Let's check these light bulbs. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? Oh my god. If we could only find the milk and the bag. I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they purposely want to lower their self-esteem. Hmm. There anything we're missing? Hmm. Well, finish searching, I guess. You have found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess I have managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something again and find it, it's just going back to the starting point, no changes at all. A zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? No. You shouldn't think it too much, it hurts you. I wanna sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Oh my god. Alright, let's stay here. So many of the alternate options are so mean. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous. Like milk outside of a bag of milk, and yet... You don't have to talk out loud. You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. Yeah, we really are an altar, aren't we? I don't want to be mean to her. You won't take another pill? Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then? No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I have blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I will not be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I never scratch my wrist and bite on my overlip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes! I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you! crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyways, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know? Then one day, I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. Oh my god, Seth. It was horrible. And well deserved, I guess. It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kinda scared of them and can't even argue with them. But today, well, I still too scared to tell me. Of course, I'm still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. I start scatteringly twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forcing complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. And I was trying so hard here, don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. God's sake. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly, but it's not. I'm meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. You won't get it, you're not even trying. It's an achievement I just got. Oh hey, I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. A now fully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. Oh, I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name is Treska. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will never tell me. Will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Treska says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decides that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness and sadness, loneliness and silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. Are we going on or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Treska puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Treska was walking way faster than me. On the other hand, at the times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reaching the store's doors, we are greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the right idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the signs every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of this frat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go, what are you waiting for? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realized that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. Sure. Hey, wait up! Treska lets go of my hand and walks confidently toward one of the few store customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. I misclicked outside the window. Shite. Shite, didn't mean to click that either. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place. Looking the customer straight in the eye, I hurry towards them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust, while wearing a scornful expression. Is he yours? Please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grabbed Treska's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. Only when we turn around the corner, Treska comes down. What was that? I got so scared, he said. What? No, not again! Suddenly, Treska starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? Treska pushes me away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I beat Treska at the cash register. I'm sleepy. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you, move! I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that was formed after Treska. I squeeze through them towards him. What happened? The boy does not respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Treska starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is... Oh, I don't like the use of that word here. But you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier of much higher value than needed. Even counting all the stupid fees, Then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right towards the gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know... He turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. It seems like you're not helping me at all. Oh god, why is it... Why is the same menu so ominous? It's even zooming in. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Deska's eyes. Whoa! Good night is the achievement, and the rest of the text of the achievement is in Russian. That's a pretty good callback. I don't really like that ending. She now understands. She understands. Ominous credits. I wonder how many achievements does this have? 10! There's 10 achievements! And they're all hidden, huh? I have no bloody idea how to find the other ones, huh? Requires... Oh wait, there's differences on subsequent runs? Continue, maybe? Oh no, it's not that. Hit. Oh no, I don't want to see the credits again. Okay, let's open the game again so I don't have to see through all the credits. Maybe DC and EP, but I want to see if I can continue a bit. I'm gonna leave the intro again while I eat the last empanada. Because it's such a good intro. Let's see now. If this is all I have to do. Okay, let me see. It is a job, but I feel it to the effort to clear some things out. Taking the signal with the function. Those are important items. I'm taking the guide to see. Oh. Inserting. Okay. Okay, so there are two paths we can do. Okay. Let's do the intro. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls. I should have been doing saves, to be fair. I wish there was a way, like a chapter select, that would be very thankful. Because until we get to the points where we actually need to take choices can take a bit. The fun times with mom, just doing stuff with our wrist. Telling us to say that we'll never drink milk again. Okay, I'm going to give it the person drop a side point at the point and clicks. Okay. I see. So pretty much we have to do things until the firefly sequence. So we can skip everything until the firefly sequence. Yeah. Hey. We're getting there. Let's see.
Attention, Delta. Liquid required inside.
Thanks for the hydrate. Okay, let's save here. Why does your voice... Oh yeah, I should have read that. You know we're supposed to meet once per day, right? Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headache, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically, nothing I can't handle myself. After all, now I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? Pretty exhausted after today, we can sit there again. We need to go to bed. That's exactly what I'm doing. Why are you so happy? Stop lying. Okay. Let's proceed. Go wash your face. It's fine, feel better. How do you feel? You're mocking me, right? I'm obligated to ask you this at least a couple times per session. A session, huh? You don't like that word? I'm fine. No, you're not. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I should have been able to change something. After all, I was all doing it, you know. Yeah, these dialogues. We already seen them. By the way, you threw away the medicine. Undoubtedly. Moreover, it's dangerous. Then why did you do that? You know what to do. If you haven't changed. By being alone. Now she starts thinking on them craters. Well, do you want to talk about it? But I mean, reading so much text it got me a bit, oof, with lagging air. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Let's say. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. The corkboard. You can always measure your thoughts as something small and swarming. I don't mind either way. You know, we're almost there. Doesn't bother you. Okay, to get that achievement... That scene was not just an achievement. Let's say no this time. A lot of people act like this. Really. There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone, if you have a reason for that. You didn't have a reason, did you? You'll surely get better, believe me. And now, start over. You read it again. What do you mean? Never mind. I changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I don't have time without your help. Fine. But I will then go to bed. We're almost there. Here we go. Very important here. This is a crucial point. So that's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. We have to say this again. For the other endings, we'll have to choose this other option, but for now, let's stick with this. That's the thing. This is weird. Will you tell me? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They are so itchy. Why are you crying? And he starts talking about removing her eyelashes. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I should experience death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Okay, now we start searching for fireflies. No idea where to look. Here we're talking about moving things. Now, next one. Wait, there's a phone and we didn't pick it last time? Shit. Please forget it, it's the one with the computer. Okay. Okay. Do what you want. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. Okay, yeah, the first one. I accidentally clicked too fast there. I wanted to see those options there. Okay. Declare dust. Why? Why is she afraid? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful, tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do it. So I spent my whole days in front of my screen. Games, drawing, engineering, calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did, before entering the web. Imagine this, you're a hamster that lives underground. Oh yeah, the hamster that lives underground. And then she keeps repeating. Okay, I got it. Do you want to ask something else? Yeah. Now we say this. You'll end up returning to that subject anyway. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical to you too. That means you're all the same. Apart from the fact that you were born at the shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. To make sure I'm not losing it. Okay, good. We just gotta continue the conversation. You know I'm not at fault here. Oh yeah, I told her to don't do the hamster analogies. So, I had a lot of friends online, tens, hundreds of them, impossible to count. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 317 of them. I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Alright. From my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 131 of them like drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59 and a half friends on each side. Alright? You can split numbers evenly, no problem, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Get to the point. Imagine gaming! Yes, it. I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. What? I also understood that all my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop. That's not how the internet works. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interest is my friend, and I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose. It's mathematical formula. And if you can solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. I sit on the floor, and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflecting it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture and a random string of letters. Words and actions from the web persons are just executable code. That's not how people work. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day, someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment I let him trick me. Hey, look. Huh? Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I think he's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. So it's glowing again, when trying to come back to his senses. For some time it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and touches into my ear. Let's continue searching. And what about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you, I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story. Maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget, then remind me with a code word, for example. What code word? I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. Alright, let's see. You're 9. Okay, let's do the backpack. And I think it was telling me about it twice. What a good image, I need to remember this. Totally not cool, senseless and cruel. You're there, but I don't care. Is it me you're laughing at? What? I'd never, after all, you're not my pet. I'm not going along with this nonsense anymore, got it? Got it. Hey, it wasn't on purpose this time. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I think you got all the pens and notebooks out of there, and not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Okay, what did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it. Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes, the others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It wasn't a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner, and went to our rooms. Okay. I guess the one and was retired. Do you read the following options? Tell me about it again. I guess that day has absolutely special meaning for you. Like I told you, it was just a normal day. Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please. Oh, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? Tell me about it again. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. That scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? Oh. Then he pushed me into the car and we drove home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. No, you'll tell me again. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly, I feel someone's eyes on my back. Knowing that this moment should never be ever be ignored, I turn around. But there's nothing there. What happened next? Try figuring this one out, your annoying achievement. Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. I look at my bag again, light pouring to the room through the window glints on the metal parts, and there is also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anymore. I don't care anyway. Yeah. I'm also summarizing the location of every item in my room. Yeah, there we got the firefly. This one's kinda sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Now, please forget it is the other one. Da-da-da. Now the other endings. I want to see about getting another ending on top of just new scenes for this one. Do not trigger that scene. We can do that one. We can do that other one. We can do that one either. Okay, it seems that most endings require us to not do one of the things that we did. Holy shit, what's this? So tiny! We missed this last time. What's this? Okay. Uh, now this. We didn't get to inspect this much. I doubt it. All of the compartments are locked. What if? I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining. Oh. Forgot if this had a fly. Okay, we only need to get one more before we can proceed. What the hell was the next firefly? It wasn't on that thing. Oh yeah, it was in one of the meds. What's wrong? You'll ultimately die anyway, so why worry, Jesus Christ. Oh, you're right. I heave a deep sigh. Come closer and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. Yeah, we got one at Firefly. I think we can finish searching for now. I managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, yeah, so zero sum, happy is always positive. I wanna sleep. Oh, what you got some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. The mess is eternal, yeah. She doesn't want to move anything, so I think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Okay, I believe this is going to be rough, but we have to say, there's no way somebody cares about you that much. Just for a couple of minutes, okay? Oh, hey, I remember this from the first game. My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot, but instead of soot, it has hundreds of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. There are lights on the windows, there are muffled voices coming from the inside, the howling wind spirals up and splits into hundreds of independent streams. Seems like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It must feel so lonely living in an endless silence. The apartment building is pretty weird, isn't it? I could see the horizon from my window before, and the buildings grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed in on itself. Nothing unusual about that. That's a familiar figure up there, eh? How do you feel? I definitely feel. Sometimes that's more than enough. Still, you're anxious, aren't you? Of course, moreover, I'm completely terrified. Was it that obvious? You're looking in every direction but not up. Ah, this. I already told you, haven't I? About what? Small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? It's hard to explain. I grab at the metal railing and let my legs hang down. I sneak short glances at the beast from time to time. He replies with angry, cold breath. That's how we interact, like old friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy. As if it's trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist. That's weird, isn't it? Yes, but at the same time, it makes me feel a little bit happy. Everything around me was created for my sake, to deceive, trick, confuse me. If that's true, I guess I'm not so crazy myself after all. You believing in this is the definition of craziness. You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts again against the pod's walls, smashing the glass to dust and blowing away the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that only ruffles my hair. I still haven't come up with a code word. You are the one to remember your promise. You don't need a code word anymore. I don't like when this happens. I want to remember certain things only when I want to. Nonetheless, you have made that promise, and I'll keep it. But you need to keep in mind that from this moment on, every word will bring me pain. I bend down and imagine falling into the abyss. I have exactly 2 minutes before I meet my end. I had a friend online, my best friend, even though the combination of letters he used instead of his name wasn't that cool. Well, the combination of pixels he had instead of his photo was also boring and unattractive. This is so strange and wrong, breaking the rules of being online. Why was he doing that? Maybe his code was a few lines short? I don't quite get what you mean. I could tell you about those rules. You can't find them anywhere, but I'm smart, so I figured them out myself. Although, I'm not sure if I should divulge them. Why? When I try to say what I'm thinking out loud, I tend to make mistakes. If I make just a single one, everything that comes after contradicts my thoughts. And I end up with the opposite position. And I don't want that. According to that logic, it'd be better for you to keep your mouth shut forever. Yeah, that's my dream. Keep my mouth shut, never get up from bed, never see or hear anything. Just dream on and on. Oh, why is everything so terrible? Don't get distracted, so what was that about your friend? My friend? Ah, yes. He was bracing enough to... Come on, gather your thoughts. He somehow made me believe that he was real. He kept describing someone else's life to me in detail, as if it was him. Oh my god. And he expected me to do the same, and then I told him everything about myself without hiding a single thing. I grit my teeth, the wind whips my face without mercy. It slices my skin into uneven stripes, as if it's a piece of thin cloth. He knew more about me than anyone else in the world. You know what he did? Yes. Sending an army of bots to harass me was probably fun. And what's the most important? It was a win-win situation. They spawned here and there, simple bits of code that are effortless to run. No wonder the algorithm assigns that pattern more often than the others from the list. Text and video generators get to work at the same time. My name surfaces on the web more and more. It's unbearable. Unbearable. From around every corner, every balcony, ceiling, attic, wall, I always feel many pairs of watchful eyes directed at me. I know they watch me from the screens too. But I'll put an end to it. I decided a long time ago. Though, maybe I only decided that only my body finally crashes into the ground, smashing into millions of tiny pieces like porcelain. It's my second death, for the day already. I'm cold, let's go back inside. The achievement was second death. I died again and feel nothing. I return to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. Without a second thought, I go towards my laptop and yank the power cable from the outlet. That's it. That's it. That's it. What are you going to do now? What with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course, hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. And yet... Okay, the rest is going to be the same. So, how do I go back to the load screen so we can... Oh, stats? Yeah, no, not what I need. Okay, let's launch again. This time let's be nicer and aim for the other endings. Yeah, proceed. Continue. Okay, let's not trigger the first death, which is crucial for every ending. Instead of asking silly questions, help me find my fireflies. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Tear the whole place apart. That's okay. Good night, you won't get it for standing. Okay, so yeah, we have to avoid first death for every other ending. Okay. There's Firefly. There's smoke coming out of her clothes? What? Okay, good. She doesn't take that seriously. Is that an eye on the window? It might be an eye. Hmm. Okay, we need to collect this tiny thing for this ending. Okay, so fuel bottles, dosage, a notebook. Hmm. They gone down. Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I have a deep sigh, come closer and extend my hand. Yep. Okay, let's ignore that. Descriptions. Okay. And the notebook. Without the diary. Let's not say anything here. Yeah, sure. Her shutting her eyes, letting her thoughts make the idea of looking at the notebook all the worse and release. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Okay, Firefly. Now we can proceed. Are you okay? Let's finish search. We got the phone. I was supposed to have it anyway. We read that again earlier. Fresh air before sleeping. Why? The city, I feel like someone is watching me. I'm tempted to see what happens if we say the second one and see if she goes to the balcony but doesn't jump. Well, doesn't imagine herself jumping. Alright, which is very different. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What's with the silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course, hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous like milk outside a bag of milk, and yet, you don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. Now that already, I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill? Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either, and the day after tomorrow, and never ever. That's a goodbye then? No, I have one more small favor to ask, a really small one. What is it? Yeah. You're afraid to tell me the bedtime story. Because the dreams just won't come anymore. Yeah, causing herself sleep deprivation. Her hands. Bedtime story. Nobody else tell them. Okay, yeah, we just continue from here. I'm silly. I'm meaningless. Wait, there was a way to move faster. Close your eyes. So are we friends? So that's what friendship is like, is a achievement. Hello, thank you for choosing our pizzeria. That doesn't look like a safe place to hang out. You know, this place is so empty, so I don't feel particularly good or bad because of it. I'm all alone, but at the same time it feels like I'm not. There's a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. I can create a whole world with them. I'm sure I'll be able to feel the void around me if I try hard enough. Although No matter how much I think, my surroundings don't change. Yes, things happen in my head, but I never left its premises. And it's not like I tried to suppress them. Maybe they were afraid to come out. What kind of pizza would you like to order? Anyway, there's so much space in my head that could be put to good use. So every thought will make a senseless and merciless circle in my head, destined to go back to where it started. But there should be an end somewhere. You can't wander around forever. What do you think? I know it sounds scary, but it's not scarier than constantly existing among the void. This place is safe, and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, so... Please know that we have a special offer right now. 3 pizzas for the price of 2. Yeah, there's probably nothing good in here having the same thoughts over and over. What's the point of having them anyway? I have escaped from here, but I feel like my thoughts aren't helping me at all. They should be ashamed, probably. It's nobody's fault that I can't even see a door here. I would have had it easier with one. I tried to find it. It turned out to be a waste of time. No matter where I look, it's not looking good, pun not intended, and that strips me of the last bit of hope for salvation. We also have a discount program for new customers. You can learn about it on your account page. Don't you think that me being here is also a waste of time? What's the point in that? I just keep on thinking, and even then, my thoughts are as meaningless and empty as everything else. Does it mean that I'm not feeling the void? But am I part of it? But am I part of it? Then why should I feel anything? Why should I know that I exist? Although I'm not even sure about that. This place is always neither warm nor cold, it's neutral. But at the same time, if I think about warmth, I feel warm. Maybe this world corresponds to my thoughts? I wouldn't want to admit that I'm completely empty. I know the reason everything has to disappear, right? Can't I just adapt and get used to having nothing around me, since I can't do anything about it? Are you ready to make your order? Yes, that's right. I shouldn't care. Yes, Ed. It's empty here, and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone, but at the same time, it feels like I'm not. There are a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained, overlooping. I can create a whole world with them. This place is safe, and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. Me being here is a waste of time. I don't feel the void. I'm a part of it. This reminds me of the last bit of hope for salvation. Said I'm gonna ban you. I shouldn't care. It's empty here, and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. It's nobody's fault that I can't even see a door here. What's the point in having one? I feel like nobody's helping me. They should feel ashamed. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I'm all alone here. I can't do anything about it. Please know that we have a special offer right now, 4 pizzas for the price of 2. I don't care that this place is empty. You hear? I feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone. My head is full of thoughts. They eclipse the world around me. This space is pretty cramped, but at least it's safe. Even so, I'll never feel good here. Doesn't mean existing is a waste of time. I need to decide, and my thoughts will help me. They lead me to the exit, and I'll be able to feel proud of myself. I'll be able to save myself. At the same time, I don't really care anymore. This place is empty, but it makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm alone, but my head is full of thoughts, a whole world, one might say. If I try hard enough, it will be able to fill all the void around me. Still, no matter how much I keep thinking, my surroundings don't change. Yes, something happened outside of my head. But what was it? There's not enough space for my thoughts. It's already filled with something else. Even if there's nothing around me, I'm still here. And my head is full of thoughts. If I try hard enough, but the world isn't empty after all. I can see anything. Session time now, please reload the page. Hmm. Well, that's a depressing dream. Okay, so the next one is collecting all fireflies, but not the phone. Oh yeah, it is a lot of milk. I wish I could skip this, since we already seen the credits. God, the animations for the ending and start are so good. Hmm. Okay, so not gonna grab this, gonna do everything else. Okay, first firefly. Okay, now the notebook. let's get there. She thinks stuff. No, doesn't open her eyes. Okay, good. Okay, so that's 2. No, 3. Backpack and computer. Guarda VOD, I insist. Okay, machine, okay. Fine. Hey, do you fall asleep? Yeah. So searching is meaningless. I think the last object, backpack. It's a backpack. Very not cool. Do you understand my question? That's it. I wish there was a faster forwarder. The faster forwarder? What the fuck are my words? Normal day. And then, okay. At your feet. That's all the fireflies. You found all the fireflies. Amazing, I guess. It worries me. Balcony, but let's not. Let's stay here. Worried. I guess he. Oh god, so much before I actually get to the sleeping area. The dream. Tell me, stop it, right? I don't want to. Of course, I believe you. Come on. Hell. Come on. Words be hard indeed. Close your eyes. Now let's see next ending. Don't you see? His achievement. Another terrible morning. Ooh, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up! Yes, Mom. Oh. Oh. Another terrible morning. Why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much, I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. That happens sometimes. Yeah, me too. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up! Yes, Mom. Oh, another terrible morning. Why is my face always so stupid? Wonder what the other school will think. Well, listeners, don't go too much. I don't care about the random loser. Shut up. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Ah, another terrible morning. Well, this is a stupid no face. What a sleeping position problem, yeah. Mm-hmm. Another terrible morning. Why is my face always so stupid? Ah? Another terrible morning. Why am I always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Ah, ha. Another terrible morning. Another terrible morning. Ooh, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the school will think. I kinda dread what the next image is going to be each time it goes blue. Another terrible morning. The audio, holy shit! Ooh, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what others of school will think. Oh, good morning. I feel wonderful today. Can't wait for my first day at school. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Um. Oh, I clicked. I think that was. I think that was just the cutscene of her waking up and crying, and I accidentally skipped it by clicking there. Thinking that I had to click to for text to appear. Oops. Oh well. We already see her cry from waking up twice. We still have one more. Okay. I was need to choose from, you mean all the faces. So I think we got two more. Here we have to not collect the phone nor all the fireflies, do the full laptop dialogue and then the second death. And then there's one more after that. Continue. It's an item, I hear it. Long running story, tell me about it, I insist. Yeah, and his hobbies. The background, I don't know what the fuck the background is. Okay, after what lives underground. Let's start it again anyway. Don't get distracted. I think I have to avoid the cell phone, no? Yes. Get to the point. Why? Oh my god. I wish there was a way to skip. What about the story? Why can't I have more than one save slot? Okay, this one is a very quick one to get. Do session side effects. I wish there was something else to do with that pile of boxes. Okay, yeah, the meds are quick to get to. Why worry? Fire. And now we can finish searching. And then we have to do the balcony. Balcony. Why? Now imagine yourself jumping down, and then we'll see if we can make it so he passes in less than 2 minutes. Come on. Come on. Also, apparently, the name of the protag is Milk Chan. Like, I don't think it's literally her like legal name or anything, but it's the name she's referred to in general. A lot of falling. That's it. We'll see tomorrow. Now we have to wait for her to sleep. Super Milk Chan, I mean, why not? Now let's see what we got. Is anyone there? Was anyone there? Is achievement. I wake up laying on the cold floor in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls and a single door. I can hear muffled sounds coming from the other side of it. Scary sounds. I hug my knees and wrap myself in my sweater like it's a blanket. It's no use, I'm chilled to the bone. The room is pretty spacious, but I still can't shake the feeling that I'm trapped inside a suffocating casket. and the faint blue glow that sneaks in through the keyhole only adds to that feeling. Do I want to know what's outside? As if on cue, an inhuman roar comes from the other side of the door. It becomes louder and louder, more and more distinct with every passing second. Somebody or something is getting closer. I crawl into a vault, trying to to take up as little space as possible. Maybe I can become invisible or become smaller in some miraculous way. In the meantime, the hole becomes unbearably loud, but only for a moment. Then it sheepishly backs off. Until I can't hear it anymore. I finally decide to stand up. After I do that, I hear another strange sound. It's coming from right above me now. The ceiling moves upwards, squeaking. Small debris is falling on my head. I squint a little, then raise my hand, trying to touch the ceiling, but it suddenly starts to rise quicker, and instantly disappears into the darkness. I'm not in a casket anymore. Well, it wasn't exactly a casket now. It wasn't exactly a casket now. Confusing. I guess it's just it wasn't exactly a casket now. It was a well in the form of a casket. The room becomes darker and colder. I had to do something at some point. Hours pass. I frantically ran from one wall to another, delirious. The walls ran away from me, making the already spacious room even bigger. In the end, I stand amidst endless darkness, and only the dog is watching me with its eye. I kept purposefully avoiding it. I could sometimes hear horrifying rustles and howls on the outside. However, now I don't even have a choice anymore. I slowly come up to the door and reach out towards it. As expected, the door also moves away from me. I continue moving forwards with my hand stretched out. I don't want to lose the only source of light in this pitch black darkness. At some point, I get tired of sneaking up on the door, like it's some kind of wild animal. So I lunge at it, trying to grab the handle. However, at the last moment, the door whizzes away and I fall to the cold floor, unable to keep my balance. It hurts. Stupid door, stupid nasty cursed door, I hate you, I hate you. I scream at the top of my lungs. I finally let out all the despair that I had bottled up. I slowly realized how horrible the situation I ended up in is. No, 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 no. I don't stop screaming for a moment because I'm scared to end up in complete silence. If the reality around me disappears, my twisted imagination will take over, and the realest thing I have right now is my voice. Hey, I can hear you! A voice coming from the other side of the door. I'm here, come closer! I scream thrice as hard as before. I scream until my throat hurts, until my ears start buzzing. My biggest wish right now is to keep in touch with that person, whoever they are. Hey, where are you? What am I looking at? I rush towards the door, stumbling on the way. Oh, I see now. Legs and an arm. I keep running for a minute. For 10 minutes. But the door isn't even an inch closer. At the same time, the distance between us haven't grown either, which means I match it in speed. I just need to make one final push. I gather the last bit of strength I have and push my legs off the ground. The jump feels like an eternity. I stretch out my hand, almost touching the scratchy wood. I dive first feet to the ground with ridiculous speed. I slide at least 30 more feet like that thanks to inertia, leaving behind a bloody trail. My hand is still outstretched, trying to grab empty Tears stream down my face, making the numerous scratches burn. I try to wipe them, but I scream and yank my hand away the moment I touch my face. My lips and nose are now a mushy mess. Oof. Somebody help. The other side of the door is impossibly silent. The silence reigns for an excruciatingly long time. However, at some point the silent torture ends. Hey, I can see you! I try to reply, but stifled whimpers come out of my throat instead of words. Are you hurt? Yes. I stand up from my knees despite continuing to cry. I take a couple of deep breaths and start running again. I keep running for hours. I feel like the door is closer to me by an inch or two now. I must let myself stop for rest at that thought. I can't rest. I catch up to it sooner or later. The voice from the other side of the door keeps asking me how I feel. I let out heavy, ragged breathing in reply. I fell from exhaustion if I utter even a single word. Still, I'm thankful to them. I don't want them to become silent. After another hour passes, I barely scratch the handle with my nails. It's almost there. I'm so scared. Why aren't you doing anything? Why are they doing this to me? Don't they understand how painful this is for me? I'm almost there. You're scaring me. Go away. Oh, this pig. Rage fills my brain. I ignore the pain in my bones and channel all my strength into one final jump. I misclicked outside. No, go away! I fairly grasp the handle and open the door. Blinding light hits my eyes. I lose the ground beneath my feet and start falling. I'm lying face down in grass. I smell water, earth, and the dampness of the night. And grass, of course. The wind tickles the back of my head. It howls and jumps around restlessly. Lying down like this is unpleasant and rude when nature is so alive around me, with sounds and, I'm pretty sure, colors too. I stand up, full of anticipation. I can see an endless field, a clear sky without a single star, and a pale moon somewhere very, very far away. I shake my head and try to focus my eyes on anything, but to no avail. My surroundings are just too vast. I feel dizzy. Bam! I'm lying in the thick, wet grass again, but this time I'm looking at the darkness of a night sky instead of just darkness. Is there any real difference though? The wind howls. It's clearly upset, but what can I do about it? I hear an indiscernible echo coming from far away. A wolf or someone else. Does it even matter? I'm in the grass, nobody can see me. Oh. The echo draws closer and closer. At some point I realize that it's not a wolf. Oh. I jump up and start turning my head in a panic. Where is that sound coming from? I haven't said that out loud, but I got an instant reply. Ooh. Hey, I can hear you! My voice runs across the field, mixing with the rustle of the grass and the howls of the wind. It feels like it's about to get absorbed by them, but... Ooh. Hey, where are you? Ooh. I can't understand where should I run to and if I should run at all. Somebody clearly wants me to find and help them. Maybe they're hurt. The grass tickles my heels while I drag my feet in the direction where I think the sound is coming from. It's just, there's not a single tree or stone around, all an endless white field. I hear a resounding, painful scream. I shut my eyes and cover my ears. I suddenly feel scared. The scream turns into a cry. I carefully raise my head, still scared to death. Somewhere very far away, among the thick grass, I spot a silhouette, just a small black spot, but Hey, I can see you! The silhouette doesn't move, but the sound is definitely coming from its direction. No, it's not a scream, more like a whisper or a wheeze. Ooh. Are you hurt? No reaction again, just muffled sound. Maybe it's the wind going mad, and the black spot is just a stone or a tree? I walk away, disappointed. 100 steps, 200 steps. Then I turn around. Surprisingly, the spot hasn't become smaller. I start jogging. The grass is no longer tickling me. It's whipping my ankles, leaving cuts. Feeling of panic and unexpected dread grows inside me. A stone? A tree? Why the hell does this feel endless? I don't turn around anymore. I know that it's chasing me. The sounds reach my ears before even stranger, louder and more distinct. The wind is fooling me too, huh? Isn't that right? That's the case, right? Finally, I stop. I run out of breath and I'm at the brink of dying. At least I think so. Ooh. The horrifying voice is coming right from behind me. I turn around instinctively and for some reason try to shield my face, but end up losing balance and falling to the ground. The grass replies with a nasty cackling rustle. Ooh, I had enough. I spring up, the silhouette is still there, at the same distance as before. It's standing there without moving an inch. I'm scared here, you know? Why won't you do anything? Oh. The silhouette trembles and then starts slowly gliding towards me, followed by this sound, by new sounds, wheezes, moans. Fear shackles me. I can only stand and watch the approaching black spot. My lips are parched. I speak in a voice I don't recognize. You're scaring me. Go away. After that, the spot expands rapidly and, in the blink of an eye, most of the sky and the field is consumed by the sticky cold darkness. Paralysis finally lets my body go and I immediately sprint away. Ooh. I ran so fast that the grass turns into a dark green mush under my feet. I slip up, fall, run again. Ooh, enough of the longest ooh so far. No. Ooh. No, go away! An unknown force turns my head with a crunching sound and the darkness consumes everything. I wake up in the cold floor, in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls. Exactly, said. Well, that's a very pleasant dream. Okay, the last ending sounds pretty interesting. It's pretty easy to do too, so we only need 3 things. We don't... No phone, 3 objects, no deaths, and then we will be wrapping up. My neck is hurting. I did not expect this one to have this many endings and to last this long. Especially with how short the first game is. Okay, the day after was pretty good. I think that's my my second favorite ending. My favorite is still the base one, the basic one. Where you're like... You're in the there's this kid that you're following, or what they're making you following, and you're on the roll basically. That the girl is in the role that you had as a player in the last game. Basically, that one was pretty fucking good. Okay. Do not... No phone. Not all fireflies, no balcony. Okay. In that case, let's get... I wonder what the fuck this outside the window even is. Why worry? Which one is fastest? I don't know, school guy, I guess. What happened then? Okay. You go blind, look at your feet. Wonder why. Now let's finish searching. I'm supposed to be happy. Yeah, click, 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 click. No, I was supposed to not do this! Shite! Damn it! I messed up. I went to click happy, no! You buffoon! Exactly that. Okay. Those have some side effects. Pills. Bring pills against my orders. You go blind, look at your feet. We need searching. Why not? Why? Alright, let's say here. So what are you going to do? Okay, now we can spam. Good, we avoided the last trigger. Oh god, what the fuck is that on the background? There we go. Time for the last ending. I look down. Please make it stop. That's the name of the achievement. I wake up and immediately almost lose consciousness from horror. A thin metal stairway snakes around a giant column, disappearing into the darkness. I press myself into the cold wall and pray that I freeze into it. This feeling. I know I spent a couple of hours or days here, but I don't know how high the column is. I don't know whether I'm going up or down. Oh, this is sick. A billion pounds of concrete and a million miles of emptiness. It's impossible to stay sane when you are near cosmic numbers like that. Looking at them, touching them, even thinking of them makes me feel unimaginable horrors. It was just a matter of time before my short term here will end. My mind will melt and my body will turn to dust. The wall's coarse surface scratches my face. The steps under my feet hum from the wind. Eager to escape the concrete clutches and dive into the abyss along with me. But I'll stay here. I'll stay here without going anywhere. I won't even open my mouth. My every word will be swallowed up by the abyss. I won't take a single step. Why would I? To find out where the stairway abruptly ends? It's all meaningless. Many units of time pass, but I'm still unmoving. My whole body is trembling, but then I realize it's the whole space around me that is trembling. It can't wait to destroy me. Maybe I should gather my will and at least turn my head? That thought doesn't stay in my head for long. It's torn out with inhuman force. Unaware of what's about to happen, I slowly turn my whole body with a squeak. No, this is not what I wanted. Don't. Oh. Amongst the silence sings a lonely colossus, unmoving. Cool visual. Until the music stops, the bridge across the dark abyss cannot be seen. Let me read that again. Amongst the silence sings a lonely colossus, unmoving. Until the music stops, the bridge across the dark abyss cannot be seen. Whoa! Such cool visuals. Oppressive, thick, sticky air drives itself into my ears, silencing my thoughts with a haphazard string of words. While I watch the scene before me unfold. Hundreds of giant concrete structures, just like mine, spread in tidy rows endlessly in all directions. Stairways wrap around them like vines. There, at the end of this world, there's a person smiling. This world still exists, but all that makes it both exist and not. I try to erase my mind block, but to no avail. My brain is already at the mercy of the super creature. A moment passes, and I realize that my body doesn't belong to me either anymore. My legs start moving up on their own. The only thing I can do is choose the direction, up or down. The crowd notices blood on Wosek's hands. He runs away. Mendel appears. He has nothing human about him, apart from his excessive grace and hidden elegance. He walks out to the center of the stage. First act begins. Grace and hidden elegance. Foreign thoughts become even more incoherent. there's less and less space for my own. Do you feel the connection to your body clearly, or does it still cause confusion and fear? If you have been living through that fear a lot recently, how did it manifest exactly? Answer honestly, don't hide anything. God, I love these visuals. They're so good. I decide to descend. Descend. You can have a sneaking suspicion that something's wrong, because your path has changed. Maybe you started talking in a wrong way or made some sort of mistake. If so, start getting used to your new life. Try creating imagery that will instill the feeling that everything is as it should be. And in time, it will create a new world or new order inside you. I don't doubt that you are going through some hard times, but you have to make sacrifices. Grow up. Only then you'll be able to obtain the meaning of life. Do you get it? Try that if you find it important. Every passing day is a precious gift. If you share a piece of that gift with the world even once, it will seem like a speck of dust. Do you get it? No, I'm sorry, I won't get that then. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Yes, even you get it. Yes, even you get it. When you notice how people look at themselves in the mirror, when you look at your own reflection and realize that it exists in reality, do you understand how exactly it exists? Oh. Cosmic horror dream. Oh! Oh, base! Base!
Dagoth welcomes you, Moon and Stone.
Holy shit,
This
what are you
place
doing?
Where destiny is made.
Thanks a lot for the raid. Holy shit! We should finish the last ending of milk outside of a bag of milk, outside of a bag of milk, outside of a bag of milk. Okay, let me give you a shout out there. Lost in Random, the Eternal Die. I got no bloody idea what it is, but I hope you had a great stream. How was it? Everybody go check out Page. He's one heck of a bun. Oh, okay, I do love the sound of that actually. Love me claymation. I was considering like wrapping up after I finish all the endings here. However, because the game was taking longer than I thought it would take to do all the endings. However, there is also what the fuck? What is this scene? When did I make it? There is one game I kept just in case if one was gonna be too short, and you know what? I can just start it. I contain it. But yeah, please everybody go check out this great van. Plays a lot of really cool shit. Classic games, point and clicks. Horrors.
Why contain it?
Action roguelite. You're gonna be checking it later. Hey Phoenix. Yeah, welcome everybody. Sorry, I was taking the back. I'm Dragon Denton. To the I'm an artist, both 2D and 3D. I do sometimes pixel art as well. I do dabble in modding from time to time, and I tend to stream primarily indie games and retro games, and also garbage because I fucking love garbage. A midnight walk. I have to keep that one in mind too. But yeah, do feel free to take a break to this stream. Yeah. Oh, sorry, neck doing cracks. Gonna be preparing the next game in that case. One made by the same guy that made Backshot Roulette. Like I've seen other games of the games that guy made before. They made Backshot Roulette. Okay, hold on. What's this? Oh, it's 4-3. Hold on, I need to change scene. Oh shit, what button was it? There we go. Is no. What the bloody heck was the title? I always try to keep the title of whatever game I'm playing on the corner. That's something I got from watching Dino streams. Dino, please. Oh, I see why I can't find the thingy. I need to move here. No, that's Varrock. That's Daikatana. Okay, let's just do this very quick then. Fuse 240. Oops, you need to drag that. Bloody hell, come on, click on the title. There we go. The yellow is easier here, Phoenix. There we go. Oh, and let me make the screen actually be a normal size so you don't watch the game in that tiny little window there. The woes of having only one monitor. Okay. There we go, now we're ready. I'm not gonna say what the premise of this game is. I'm gonna let it speak for itself. Kinda wish I was not told what the game was about before I found it. Because the game kinda hides it too. Okay, so what the fuck is SFNI key? What the fuck does that mean? Space, start engine. But what is SFNI? Navigation? Like, hopefully it's nothing important. I'm already loving how moody it is. I'm free like the wind. I can finally go home. Oh, my bad. I need to lower the game's volume. There we go, sorry. Oh. There is an overwhelming taste of iron. Your limbs feel numb. I have been following these tracks for a while. Oh god, what are these controls? Oh boy. I haven't heard any birds yet. Were those birds? Oh my god, this camera. Carmen, 2011 to 4. The damsels are finally meeting. I hate those bugs. They carry off rations and leave a foul stench. Entire shipping containers are gone. Oh, thank god I didn't. It doesn't fast forward. Like sometimes skips because it would have been quite experience if I had to do all these literally. At least I never go inside. I'm loving the environment. Oh my god! That's a red flashlight? Compared to them, the settlers are vile creatures. SFNI, what the fuck? These controls sure are wild. SFI. Oh god. Yet their designs are awfully familiar. I guess I'm eating? Is this what's happening? Is this me eating? Oh. Oh. Yep, that's us eating. That's fucking nightmarish. Eating doesn't satiate me anymore. When will it end? I can barely think. Why do we have to look like them? Am I going to be stuck in here forever? We need to find the surgeon. Who is we? What is that under the water? Is that him? I can't believe this. No, that's too fast. Hey. Oh god, that poor guy. You know, I think... I don't know who has it worse, him or me. What happened to you? I had to try again. Managed to get myself free and bleed out. Oof. I told you it doesn't work. Look at me. I didn't even see them. I felt them. Now my lower body is that damn engine. I can't take it anymore. The surgeon will free us. It's in another facility. I know the way. You'll have to follow me. You gotta keep up. We're almost there. I'm not nimble like you. You can't call that being nimble. All I can think is the poor guy's hands must be fucked up. You're the only one who could go check for barriers outside. You're armored, I'm all exposed. I guess so. The damsel bugs will snatch me immediately. Snatch? How big are they? I didn't know if I would see you again. You're missing out. The world is still kind of intact. I don't like what the world has become. I'd rather stay inside. I mean, I don't know how much uglier it is outside than inside. Most fears remain unchanged. Do you think the settlers caused the flashes? What difference does it make? Did you see any of them? The flash? I thought there was only one. There were several. I saw two on the news. Everybody was panicking. The broadcast said to remain in close proximity to vehicles. What the fuck? Seek shelter in your cars. I was already in my car. The flash was right in front of me. What did it look like? I was blinded by white light. I couldn't feel anything. I woke up in the middle of the highway. That must have been one of the first ones. Another one got me a couple of hours later. I didn't even see it. I was knocked out and woke up fused to the golf cart. Oh, is that what yours is? I thought it was like the front of a jalopy or something. Well, rear of it. Why did you stop? Why are we stopping all the time to talk? Can't we move and talk? I can't move. Oh god. We're here. That's a giant engine? Yeah, no, that's definitely not a golf cart. Oh. This is it. Join me. What the f- What the absolute fuck? Um, so was this the desertion? My turn. Let's be honest, what other options do you even got at this point? Interesting, they don't even tell you the keys here. Like, what the fuck do you even do here? The horrible potentially maiming of yourself by the Mega Machine, or you walk back? To what? Nothing happened. It didn't even work. Damsel season is here. I heard them buzzing around outside. I'm going out just to feel something. Maybe one would leave me away from this place. I just noticed the speedometer going from 0 to 1 kilometer for a moment. It's the only freedom I can afford myself. Oh no! I'm stuck. I looked away for a moment and I was confused where I went. That's it. What a cruel world. Inaugural fainting room game jam. Yeah, that's miserable. Oh look, I guess those are the damsel flies. F7 exit, F7 exit, F7 exit, F7 exit, F7 exit. Okay, yeah, good point taken. Well, I unfortunately don't have any other games prepared for today. Oh, fucking I forgot to change the game category for this one. Oh well. I... Hmm. Now the problem is, I will have to go through my backlog and see what the hell I can play that is a pretty short game, that I know to be a very short game, and I unfortunately don't have that. Like, at least for more 20 minutes, which is the time I have, but no. So, I'm sorry, Paige. Oh, well. But that means it's time to check who to rate now. I'm sure there's a lot of lovely folks. Let's see. First, let's check if anybody of Team Fluff is on. Oh. Gunner is live. Let me check if there's someone else. Maybe it has less. There was a lot of milk. In bags. We didn't see the milk itself, but it was in the bags. That we are sure of. Bags and bags and bags of milk. That one could be. Well, let's just set a rate for Gunner first. Bags and bags and bags of milk could be. Bags of milk. You gave me an idea for one. Bags of milk, bags of milk, bags of milk, bags of milk. Well, I should be able to stream on Sunday, hopefully. If nothing gets in the way, which means, yes, more Daikatana. Daikatana, Daikatana, Daikatana. Until then, I'll be seeing ya. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.